I know you'll be very interested in this.
I love this segment.
I know, and you know it's been very hot out. We've been talking about that. The intense heat, obviously, it's not good for a lot of plants in the garden, and, you know, the rain is also an issue. But we are talking today about plants that actually thrive in this heat and can do very well without very little rain. So, of course, we got Derek Thomas with Thomas Landscapes here, our big-time expert, to talk about some of the plants that we can use and put in our garden. We can put them in now, and they will do well.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, if you start looking around for some of these plants now, garden centers will have them on sale. Because, you know, what's coming in is their fall crop of mums and different things like that. But these are plants that have survived. All of the plants here have survived and have thrived in this heat. You know, you think about things like roses, and roses have done exceptionally well this year. As a matter of fact, right before the segment, I cut this one, and this is an old-fashioned cabbage head rose. You know, and it smells wonderful. It's completely disease-free this year because of the great hot weather that we've been having.
Wow.
But, you know, plants like that, plants like your grasses, a lot of your sedge grasses, you know, this adds a lot of beauty to the landscape. And they have done exceptionally well. We've also been reclassified as a Zone 7B in the Mid-Atlantic, which means we can now expect warmer than average winters. So, you know, even though we do get like the occasional snow or whatever, we're actually warmer. So things like hardy palms are starting to be an option in your garden. And what these plants are, they're water-wise. There's actually a reason why a lot of these plants are surviving and thriving. A lot of the grasses, like this liriope, I want to show you here. This plant actually,
I can't kill this plant. This stuff is all over my garden. I can't
well,
get rid of it.
we were talking about it, and you know, don't be afraid to divide it at home if it's getting out of control. But Mother Nature has actually done. This plant has little water reservoirs. What you see here as a swollen root is actually a water reservoir. So when we experience heat and drought and you go away and you're not there to water, the plant can tap in on this stored water and really survive. You know, plants like eucalyptus, which we used to not be able, if you cut a piece of that, you'll see just how great the smell is.
All right, you got to help me with your clippers here.
Oh, yeah, no problem. I've got the safety on it.
All right. You might need that around me.
But
yeah,
if
it smells so good, eucalyptus does too.
It absolutely does, yeah. Now, the eucalyptus, and you can smell that, it's aromatic.
It smells so good.
And the wonderful thing is eucalyptus used to be treated as an annual. It's living in our gardens now and coming back year after year, and it's completely drought resistant. We've also got lemongrass, which I think is it's great if you like Thai cooking, but it's such an attractive part of your summer into fall landscape.
You can do so many different things with it.
Absolutely. We were talking about, you know, your little mishap with the catmint.
I know. My fiance almost killed the catmint, and you shouldn't have. Catmint is sturdy stuff.
It's sturdy, but here's the thing. The other thing about these drought beaters, you put them in now, and they're totally plants. If you do what you need to do, get a good base of sand, get a good base of topsoil. You can mix in a commercially prepared potting mix and a little bit of organic fertilizer when you put the plant in. So prepare your soil properly. And what you're going to be left with next year is catmint that you won't have to fertilize, you won't have to give additional water, you'll be able to save some on the water bills, and you'll be able to have a garden that looks like you've been out there futzing all summer long.
Those are my kind of plants, I got to tell you, for sure.
Well, and you know, and as you look around this year, a lot of the things that we normally think about summer flowers in Washington, the impatiens, the begonias, they have really had it really tough. So start thinking outside of the box. Start thinking about, you know, go to the garden center and challenge your garden center to start incorporating drought-tolerant plants into their palette of plants that you have available. And look for them now, because you can get them in now, and next season you're going to be ahead of the game.
I know. All right, Derek Thomas, thanks for coming in, and I love this. I think I'm just going to carry it around with me all day, Tony. It smells so good. So relaxing.
It is. It's very healing.
Back to you, Tony.
Well, all right. Thank you. Thank you, Derek, as well.